Hello there, Divine Feminines and everyone else watching. I want to do a video about the Divine Masculines' intentions because I do get a really heavy feeling that a lot of them are going to be making their way back to you for multiple different reasons, okay? Now, I want to see the overall intention, so hopefully for the majority of you of why they're coming back, we can understand. Let's go ahead and get right into it. The cards are pre-shuffled. I want to say if you want to book a personal reading, follow the description box below. And thank you so much for the likes, comments, and subscribes. Whoa, I really do appreciate it. So here is the King of Wands that's making himself known in this Divine Masculine and karmic situation. This is someone who's in charge, okay? But I don't believe that when someone's in charge, especially a man in this situation, that they will ever be able to create a sense of peace. Because when they leave or when they go or wherever they are, they create some sense of havoc. But I'm seeing this Ace of Cups and I'm feeling a different way. And I see the Justice card. So maybe something about this King of Wands, okay, is going to be able to balance out the situation. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. What are their intentions? So you have the Six of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Chariot. Open up to the Hierophant here. Let me see something. It seems that every act past this one are guided by someone else, okay, are influenced by someone else in order to be happy alone, in order to, be okay with what they have already, if that's just the relationship or the family that they have, wish fulfillment and feeling peace with the Nine of Cups and love, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Queen of Wands energy here. Okay, I feel like this is an ultimatum, okay? It's like this is who you're going to end up being, okay? So, but this is someone. So this is like, I feel like this is like a brainwash. I feel like this is an ultimatum for him to be or not to be. I don't know why I think that. Then we have the Chariot, so moving in naive kind of ways, but moving at a full force, at an altitude, really, of where no one can tell you to, you can't go left, you can't go right. Like when the plane's up in certain air, you got to follow that kind of path, right? Or, hey, you can detour if you'd like, but it would probably be some sort of chaotic mess if you let any of those crazy horses there lead you astray. I don't know. It seems like if you let anyone, lead you astray, but it seems like he has, okay? It seems like someone here has been able to, even from this point, as a matter of fact, has been able to, taint his thoughts here. We have the Moon card, okay? The confusion here of what this relationship with you stands for, or a relationship at all. But mainly with you, I think, Divine Feminine. The Temptation card here, if the number 15, it means anything to anyone, or the number 18 or 7. Five of Swords, okay, it looks like there's not really an option for the Divine Feminine, or for someone here to speak their piece, to stick up for themselves, because the Divine Masculine is not even able to do so. So you wouldn't be able to do so, or why would you be able to do so? Okay, so regardless of the attitude, because there definitely is one here, I don't believe that he's showing the right attitude to the right person, okay? Something like that. Something's very weird here. I just feel like he's being brainwashed, or something is confusing him as far as what to do and how to feel. But nevertheless, this Ace of Cups keeps coming out. It just, so, then we have the Two of Cups. So this could be manipulation into falling in love or being in love with someone that isn't the divine feminine, if this is where you two are right now. This confusion and this temptation. So confusion would lead to any sort of negative aspect. As far as even like, you know, for an example, someone comes to you and doesn't even give you the right to fend for yourself, okay? So once they leave or something like that, you feel like, you know, maybe you're being bullied. Maybe you feel like you're being bullied emotionally, okay? That they've already made up their mind about your two's connection and don't even give you a chance to say, wait, but what? You know, like, no, that's not true, okay? Just to kind of nip it in the butt, okay? So I get that some of the divine masculines or the divine feminines are in some sort of spiritual rut, okay? They don't know, it's almost like they don't know where to give. So even though they're shutting you down, they're still not giving in the situation that they decide to be in. Okay, they're still not giving in this situation. They're still trying to manifest their own goods. They're still trying to manifest. And as they manifest their own goods, you know, their own security, their own money, you know, maybe go back to school, master their skills, you know, become independent, become someone that doesn't need a woman that, you know, it's like a traditional belief for sure. I mean, it's like to be raised in that sort of traditional belief where the woman has to do but everything, maybe even go to work too. You know, that's the part where it's probably their own tradition, where the woman goes to work and the man just does whatever and hopes for the 50s, the 60s, the 80s that they'll be one. But so that's a tradition, believe it or not. And I feel like now they're having to step out of that tradition and understand that it's not like that. There's an equal give and take. There's a teamwork here that has to be. And I feel like the team that they've been a part of has been one that has been instructing them what to do every like ounce of the way. So it's not to say, and it seems that they are really, geez Louise, they are really dictated. They are really manipulated, I want to say, by women. Okay, because these are the two women that I see here, and they're fire signs. So this is an Aries. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're very, I don't know, at some point, you know, the divine masculine or the divine feminine thought whoever they met, their karmic partner, whether they're fire or not, was a lifesaver. Okay, they came in, they swooped them off their feet, and they saved their lives. They didn't give them any armor or anything to fend for themselves, so they have to now go and do that for themselves. Now they're having to go and fend for themselves. Now, as far as traditional views, if they learned that from their mother, I'm kind of iffy on that, but I don't believe a lot of them have learned that from their mothers or the women that were caretakers, providers for them. I think that's where they're starting to clash, okay? Like Clash of the Titans is see that, well, my mom wouldn't have really never done that to me, but that's going a little astray. I feel like these women are him in this sense of like, what he knows, how he moves, because it's these women. It could be just the karmic partner and the karmic partner's mother. If the mother is really a part of the woman's life, etc., then it's game over for dude right now. If number 3 means anything to you. But there is a third party situation going on here as far as the divine masculine, the divine masculine, the karmic, and the karmic partner's mother. I think it's because of traditional views here. But as far as everything else goes, this is how small or even how immense the feelings are. How I can't even find the words right now. I just feel almost speechless, and in this I'm like ranting, going on and on. But this is the emotion that lies for there within the divine feminine, and she's trying to teach him how to have this peace and sense of clarity without even knowing it, okay? Without even knowing it. And I feel like he's only left to believe that it's a temptation. I think this is him gathering his own thoughts on his own, because if it were up to any of these women or these negative or karmic forces, he would just go ahead and call it the devil or call it nothing. Now, but you can't, because this is someone that's supposed to be there for you. It's the high priestess, the number 2. All right, she knows what she's supposed to know. She's divinely guided. But I want to say, as far as intentions, if at any of these points he's in this energy, this low vibration energy, being kind of tousled around by the tassels, around by these karmic partners, these karmic forces, you have a lot to worry about, because it's him coming over knowing that he's distraught, knowing that he's ill, knowing that he doesn't know what to do, but not wanting to voice that opinion, not wanting to tell you that he needs you, because it's that he's trying to get over the needing a woman or needing someone in this already relationship. So it's kind of hard how to get in there. It's kind of hard how to lay down the line or be honest or profess a love to someone who's on the very same page as you. Okay, it's hard to tell them that you need them, is what it feels like it's going to come out as, if you're trying to escape this needing over here with these women. Okay, so that's where it needs to come into balance for the two of you. Let me clarify anything here. I'm not sure. Okay, what do we have? So we have the Ace of Wands. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. But again, right? It's a journey. So I do believe that I'm going to go ahead and use this fire energy here from these women or from these karmic forces. And it's about taking what you've learned from them, as if a mother would, fleeing the nest and going off and being the man that you need to be. And where you go from there, where you end up from there, is where you do. Needing to take that risk, I think, with that Ace of Wands there. It's new direction. It's pure potential. It's a pure potential card, and everyone is afraid of him doing that. The karmic, the high priestess, everyone. But it's looking like he's going to, if this is a clue for you, go watch the previous video of who he's going to. But this is the celebration. Okay, after fleeing from the nest, as I'm sort of speak here with this Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, being determined and being passionate and letting it make sure that it happens. Ace of Wands is my pure potential card. So you plant that, hella shit grows from that. It's not just a wand. It's not just a sword. It's not just this. It's a manifestation. It's like a magician. Okay, anything will happen here once you go and take that. Once you go and take that course, and it says that this is something that is there for the divine masculine. For the divine feminines, it's the Ace of Pentacles, and from there you guys can be abundant and victorious and wealthy. The Four of Wands, more fire energy, the accomplishment, the praise. Okay, the homecoming. Okay, you finished a task, the biggest one of them all, that you have a crowd or a town of people cheering you on. Okay, kind of thing. And then look who becomes the King of Pentacles along with that Divine Feminine. Go watch the Divine Feminine reading. And then we have the Hierophant. But it talks about how someone is almost like emotionally distraught. Can't do it. Can't do it. They're being too bossed up, bossed around. Okay, it could be any sign, really. But so as far as his intentions go, look, I love it how the Six of Wands came out. There's a lot of work here that needs to be done. And, I'm not here to tell you that anyone's going to do work in order to do work, So as far as anyone coming to you, if this woman, especially this face, has anything to do with it, if it does happen, nobody's going to talk any type of shit. The only thing you and the Divine Masculine are going to have above this whole spread is the same that you two love each other. And it just goes without saying, and it's an immense sort of love that a little boy, a little girl would have, and they just love. You know what I mean? It's unconditional. But to do with anything with it may or may not do. So that's kind of that. And so you can fill in the blanks there. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. You're looking at, repeating certain cycles right now. Okay, so if you want to book a personal reading, please follow the description box below. Thanks so much. Bye.